Welcome guys to the YieldNest educational series. In this video today, we're going to do a step-by-step walkthrough guide of how to restake with YieldNest. And I'm just going to show you step-by-step. I'm going to show you how to connect your wallets. I'm going to show you step-by-step how to select the right liquid restaking token. And I'm going to show you like how it all works, how your portfolio works, how you can check your balances, how you can check your seeds, and how you can see your validator becoming active and everything around that. All right, guys, are we ready? So this is gonna be a screen-heavy episode, so follow me and let's restake together. All right, so we can go to YieldNest.finance. We have an amazing website, and you can, first of all, do your own research, like before you invest or before you make a deposit, understand what restaking means and understand what you're depositing into. Right. All right, then we continue. We go further and we can see here on the page, there's multiple call to actions where you can restake to. The most important thing I would say is go to YieldNest.finance and click restake now, right? Then you'll be taken to the restaking website. When you visit the YieldNest website for the first time, there's this pop-up. And right now, during the making of this video, we have this boost going on and we explain more about that, and we want to also encourage everybody to join our Discord community, because this first phase of the YieldNest protocol is for distributing governance power to our users, to our valuable protocol users, and educate them and together grow with our users, right? All right, so you see this is just general information, and then we click this away, and then we can see that we're landing on our protocol, the app.YieldNest.finance. It's always very important to always double check if you're at the right URL, because unfortunately there's always a lot of scammers that try to steal things for you, try to push you into the wrong directions. Right now, the first thing you see when you land on the protocol, there is some banners that explain to you the different programs that are going on. I would recommend to just go to maybe at the time of making this video, maybe these programs are ended or we have new programs. So I would recommend to go to our documentation and read about all the programs and read about all the seeds, and read also about how we are having the most honest distribution of governance power in the industry. It's going to be completely verifiable on chain, and I have a whole video where I explain this in detail and in depth. Okay, let's look further. What do we see here? Okay, total value restake, $11.5 million. That's nice. Total seeds distributed, 8.1 million seeds already distributed. And Eigen points, X amount of Eigen points in the current system that will be distributed to our users over time. All right, then also we see here is 2 liquid restaking tokens. In other videos, I explained in depth, in detail, what these different tokens are, right? Because we have basically YieldNest ETH, which is an LRT, and YieldNest LSD, which is just an LRT, right? And you have just two different ways to enter into the system. Right now, the only thing that's live is YieldNest, but in the future, we also have YieldNest LSD, and they will have a very similar flow. The difference between the two is that on YieldNest, the assets we accept is ETH, as you can see, and in YieldNest LSD, we accept LSDs, but in the future, maybe also liquidity pools and other ERC20s or other restaking protocols, right? Then we have AVS categories. I'm not going to talk too much about that in this video, probably in another video. And then we scroll down, we see the protocol audits. I would recommend everybody, if you're interested, check the audits. Like, try to understand, like, okay, what did chain security say? What happened? How safe is the protocol? And you can see here right now is that there were some bugs found, which is good. That's why we hire a security, one of the best cybersecurity firms in the crypto space. And they found some issues, and together we fixed them, and we went live to mainnet, right? Okay, so now we know all that. Let's go restake, right? That's what we're here for. So let's go. We click restake, and then we will see a page, right? We'll see like, oh, okay, here I see some stuff that's still kind of like grayed out. I can see my seeds. I can see my Eigen points. I can restake. I can unstake. I can see the risk level. I can see a little bit more about what YieldNest is. This here a clear like learn more. If we go here, we will actually go into the specific technical specifications of the YNETH token, right? As you can see here, to recommend everybody before doing any deposits to actually read and understand that part. And then we see protocol emissions, so we can see like how the revenue of the protocol is distributed, and then here the different HEVIA strategies, right? Similar to what we saw in the front, where there's still some grayed out areas here. Very soon they will not be grayed out. We do this on purpose because there's some information about the AVS categories that is still unclear. We're still very early on in the restaking like DeFi primitive, so there's still a lot of unknown factors. So that's why that's grayed out, but soon more clarity will be given here on like where are you restaking to. Right now we're initiating the protocol, but later on we're going to restake to a lot of different services that give a lot of different use cases. Yeah, and then the risk level, this is also still like under development together with the YieldNest risk team, which is also the Llama risk team, and they are going to do a very in-depth like kind of analogy and analysis of our YieldNest ETH token, and that will happen once we have our liquidity pool up and we will go to integrate with all these different DeFi protocols. The YieldNest the Llama risk team will come in to check us, and the YieldNest risk team is kind of supportive organs, independent risk organ. I will tell more about that later on. All right, and here you can see all the different YieldNest ETH operators that are active in the system. Right now we have 94 active validators. You can see all here the different points that are earning, and here there's one that is actually still activating, as you can see, right? All right, so now you can see we don't have anything restaked, and it's kind of says here also connect wallet. So in order to restake, you do need to connect your Ethereum wallet in order to restake. Okay, let's do this. MetaMask, we're connecting our wallet. See here, I have a wallet where I deposited 0.3 ETH. Connect, collecting, and then you can see here the specific wallet is connected. You can check out this wallet on DBank. You can check this wallet on Etherscan. We have made some very quick links for that. And you can check the YNETH token right here, right? And you can disconnect the wallet by clicking this button, right? And later on, once we integrate with a bunch of other networks, you will be able to see the other networks right here, right? Okay, so right now my amount is 0, my seeds is 0, my Ignite point is 0. So let's restake. Let's do it. I'm just going to say max, probably 0.29, like that's a nice number. All right, let's do 0.5 just to be sure to have some gas available. 0.25 is a nice round number. All right, let's do it. Confirm and restake. It says it already here in the can. It says it here clearly. Confirm and restake. You get a confirmation. You're now going to restake 0.25 ETH to 0.1 ETH. And what's also important to know, the exchange rate now is 1-to-1. But over time, when more yield comes in, the YNETH token will actually, go up in price, and because there's yield generated on those tokens. So yeah, read about it in the YNETH documentation, or let me know if there is questions. Right now it's 1-to-1. Okay, transaction fee, very nicely stated here. And now let's go and restake. Here we go, guys. So restaking, and I hope this is very clearly visible on the screen recording. But here we can see the amount of restaking. I'm sending 0.25 ETH, and I get in return 0.25 YNETH. All right, that's amazing. Okay, let's go. 3 seconds. I'll confirm. And now you can see here the transaction is pending, and we can actually click on it. View Explorer, and I can actually see exactly what's happening. So right now, transaction is being pending, block pending, time pending. It's going to be confirmed in less than 45 seconds. Let's hope the network fees don't spike and it's all good. Oh, there you go. It's already confirmed. Amazing. One block confirmation, and we can see here that 0.25 ETH has been transferred to our wallet. 0.25 ETH has been sent to the YieldNest ETH contract, and 0.25 YNETH is now sent back to our wallet. That's great. All right, so let's go back to the protocol. You can see here very nicely, transaction successful. We can view that in Explorer, and we can add the token. Let's click. Let's do that. It's going to ask us like, oh, do you want to add the YNEF token? Yes, let's add the token. And then let's go to portfolio, right? Because now we're on this screen. We don't want to restake more. We just want to see our portfolio right now. Okay, let's go to our portfolio. And now we can see here we have 0.25 ETH restaked, which is almost $1,000. The yield on it, the AVS earnings are coming soon, the price of it, and the TVL, right? So we can see everything clearly stated right here, right? All right, so now we will earn seats and we can make referral link to invite our friend, and we see everything here in the portfolio. What's also important to note is if you want to see your current boost, right? You can see here right now it's 10 seats per hour, 400 boost, because we're still in this very early incentive program for our users. You can see the amount stake, you can see how much seats you earn, and the eigenlayer points you earn. All right, and that's mainly it. One really important thing to note is that your amount staked and your eigenlayer points will start once your validator starts up, all right? And you can see here that right now there is a validator activating. So at the moment when the validator that you're now restaked into will be active, then you will earn the eigenlayer points, and the seats will already start working in just a little bit, right? So that's basically how you restake. Let's see how that looks at for example, a address that I used to test with some time ago. Take this test account, switch accounts here, connect it here, and there you go. Okay, connect to my wallet, and you can see here, this is a very small deposit, like it was a test deposit I did some time ago. I can see here this one is earning 425% because I used the referral link with this one to test. And you can see here the seats I earned from restaking, the amount of eigenlayer points that I earned, and the amount that I have restaked. So it's a very small amount, but still counts. And go here to portfolio, and you can see here like, okay, my TVL of my position, right, total value locked is 68. My amount restaked, APR, eigenlayer points. You can see everything very clearly here in this overview. And later we will expand this with an earn program where you then can input your assets into liquidity pools and other really cool mechanics that we have planned. So yeah, stay tuned and restake today, and let me know if there's like any questions on this. Let me know if there's any concerns or things that I could answer, and we'll be happy to help in any way that I can. As you can see here, it's all visible and possible. And then one really cool feature that I actually would like to highlight, it's a bit of a security thing, is that when you go to the Restake page, the contract address that you interacted to is always visible in the URL above. And also, we go to our portfolio page and we can click, and we go to our DBank profile. And because we already have YieldNest listed in DBank, you can see here very clearly, for example, in this case, this wallet has $72 in it, has a little bit of ETH and a little bit of YNEF, all very clearly visible in one click, all from your YieldNest portfolio. Much more to come, and I hope this step-by-step restaking guide is very clear to you, and you now know how to restake. If there's any questions, comments, ideas, whatever you want, you can join our Telegram community, our Discord, go to our website, go to our Twitter, and we'll be happy to engage with you and talk with you about restaking and about earning maximum amount of yields on your assets. Thank you very much, guys, and see you in the next one. Stay liquid and use YieldNest. Thank you, guys. See you next one. Bye.